When it comes to YouTube communities, there are a few that have had a bigger impact on YouTube than the Call of Duty trickshotting scene. The creators who came out of this scene are some of the biggest that the website has ever seen. But one of the biggest names to originate from this community is Kiwis, a YouTuber with over 3 million subscribers who is now known for his Fortnite videos. But there's something strange with Kiwis. How does a channel with over 3 million subscribers fail to get 100k views on his videos? There are a few reasons that YouTubers experience such a drastic drop off in their audience, and the first is a lack of uploading. There are channels out there that have a lot of subs, but they rarely upload anymore, and when they do, it's only a fraction of what they got. Another reason is that the game or topic that they are discussing or playing is no longer popular enough to sustain the views and the high sub count that they had for that purpose. The last reason is they're caught in controversy that ends up killing their support on the platform and turns them into a hated creator with no support. And for Kiwis, this is the reason that he has lost the support of millions of people and how YouTube failed to keep their users protected from an admitted predator. I want to thank you all for the support on the videos. It really means a lot to me. I'm sorry I haven't posted in quite a bit. That's all on me. I've lost my motivation and kind of the will to do it for some reason. But I'm back now. I'm back better than ever. Hopefully this video comes out as a better product than all my other ones. So thank you all for that. Thank you all for 1,500 subscribers. It's wild that we got there this quick. My goal is still 2K by the end of the year. So if you want to support me, be my guest. If you don't want to, that's cool with me. I just hope you enjoyed the video. With all that being said, next out. Bye. Kiwis would create his channel back on January 1st of 2013, a year that is considered to be the golden age of YouTube with creators like Smosh at the height of their popularity. This is also the height of the Call of Duty video games, with Black Ops 2 being released in 2012 and Call of Duty Ghosts being released in 2013. And many people consider Black Ops 2 to be one of the best Call of Duties ever created. Kiwis would start uploading on February 15th of 2013 with a video called Era Kiwis Joined Era plus Sick Hydro Suicide. This video getting 44k views as of today. It is a 38-second video showing off a shot that he hit in game, and this is normal of the videos at the time of posting the clip, with the same edits and music, and it feels when you look at it very 2013. This has also been seen in videos from creators such as Nuda, who created his channel at the exact same time, but we're not talking about him in this video. Kiwis would continue to upload similar style videos, slowly building up his audience over time, and he would gain 10,000 subscribers on August 20th of 2013. He would continue to grow on the platform and would show off his skills as a trick shotter. Then, a month later, he would announce that he was leaving Era, and he joined Soar Gaming, a gaming organization, on October 12th of 2013. He would continue to upload under the Soar Gaming banner until January 11th of 2015 when he joined Red Reserve, where in the video he said he wanted to grow his personal channel and not lead a team. But fast forward a couple years of growth for Kiwis with the release of Fortnite. And when I say Fortnite took Kiwi's channel to a whole different level, I will not be lying. When you look at the views he was getting when he posted Call of Duty compared to Fortnite, it was clear to everyone which was getting more views and support. Kiwis also seemed to notice this and started uploading more and more Fortnite compared to Call of Duty. And it makes sense, more views on a new trending game compared to fading support on a Call of Duty franchise at the time. And it seems that everyone who was smart was switching over to Fortnite for gaming videos, and eventually Kiwis would stop uploading Call of Duty altogether and abandon that side of YouTube. But when it came to his time Call of Duty scene on YouTube, it is now looked with regret and infamy from a lot of people. When you talk about Kiwis on Call of Duty, there are a lot of people that remember him fondly as a skilled player, but then there are some that remember him for something much more evil and dark during his time. When it comes to internet news, there are a few names out there that are as well known as DJ Keemstar, who broke the story that Kiwis was a predator. The news came to a shock to many people at the time, but when you look into the story, there is a lot to unpack. Keemstar, in a now deleted video, would confront Kiwis with the mother of the 12-year-old child. They started talking in the video about the situation where Kiwis claims that he was 17 and she says she was 14 and claims that she lied about her age. When confronted on the age, they started talking. Keem would make a comment that if you were 17, wouldn't that make her 12, which he would deny her being 12 at the time. And he would combat the mother and Keem about the age all interview and would push blame onto the victim in the situation. He would admit that he received pictures from her and he would send them back when he was 17, which is still an issue, but that doesn't yell predatory because they are both minors at the time. He would also try to say that she was sending and receiving photos from other guys, one in red and a couple other people. While this was happening, where the mother would bring up the fact that Kiwis was sending photos to other girls as well when he was an adult. He also would get confronted about sending photos on Snapchats to minors as well, where he would deny this and say there's no other girls besides this one. The conversation would go to Nuda in general, who were the ones that brought this to Keemstar in the first place, where the victim would come to Nuda for protection and figure out what to do in the situation. This is what led to the interview, where Keem would tell Kiwis that this is a serious offense because he received CP, where he would say that he didn't have any of it saved, and and it was a one-time thing, and then blamed it on being a horny teenager. Keem would ask when the one-time situation would happen. He said he sent 2 pictures over the app Kick. Keem would try to gain a handle on the information, would say, so you send news to a 12-year-old when you were 17, where Kiwis would say that she was 14, and then they had a back and forth with the mother on the age of the child. And this is where the allegations would become a reality and predatory, when the mother would say that they would send photos again a month before the interview happened, when Kiwis was 19 and she was 14. Kiwis admitted to doing it, and then Kiwis would put it on his mental health for the reason why he targeted a child. This is not the first time we've seen a predator target their mental health. We've seen it in Mini Lad over targeting a child. After the information broke that he was 19 sending photos to a 14-year-old and lied about it being a one-time situation, he tried to pass it off as an innocent mistake. After this, he would be confronted by the victim in the situation, and she would say it's still an issue because you were an adult and I was a minor, where she would be correct. But he would be quick to point out and say, well, you kept saying that age is nothing but a number. And Keem and everybody who has a sensible brain would still say, you are an adult in this situation, you knew that that was a child, I don't care what age you are, you had the ability to get away from the kid, you had the ability to block, you had the ability to abandon, but you chose to keep escalating it and get more photos. The mother would also say, since he got the photos when she was 12, he should have known that she was 12. He would say that she looked 15. He would also say that she lied about her age and that he didn't know the victim was 12. The victim would be quick to point out and deny these allegations, says she didn't lie about her age in the situation and that he is lying for the interview and to protect himself. This would be the end of the video with them both having an argument about this and Keemstar deciding not to listen to a child and a grown man go back and forth. This interview did not look good for Kiwis and made the situation look even worse for him. He would upload an apology video about the situation where in the video he would try to shift blame off to the victim and make the situation seem like it is all her fault. This situation would end up dying down without anything really big happening to him because his channel was so small and the culture around the internet at that time it didn't care as much. Some time would pass on the situation, and it would then reignite with a brand new flame a couple years. He would be verified on Twitter and make a post about it, and it seems that the internet finally remembered him for what he is. They would go after him in videos on YouTube, posts on other websites, direct messages. People realized what Kiwis was and they attacked him. He would take a break from YouTube, and since this, he has unable to grab the same audience that he used to hold before. Kiwis then would blame his mental health and then go silent on YouTube, which is a pattern that he has done more. After the population seemed to remember Kiwis for what he is, Keemstar was quick to drop a video about Kiwis, saying that he is the one who got away, and he is right. He is the predator that got away. When you look at people's reactions in this situation, there are some that still want to defend their favorite creator no matter what. And you can see this in the situation with him, Mini Lad, where Mini Lad was using his mental health to keep people quiet, and they're also quick to point out that he was 17 the first time that this happened and that she lied about her age. I have not seen the chat logs, but going off of what the victim said, she said she didn't lie, but he is saying that she did. At this point, it's he said, she said. I'm not inclined to believe any of them, so I'm just going to throw it into the 17 and 14 is still morally wrong to a lot of people. You're still almost an adult talking to, I believe, a middle school. That's still predatory in my opinions, but not legal. But the issue comes from him being 19 and her actually being 14. Even if she was 16, I still find issues with that, and many people do, and that is predatory. In my opinion, Kiwis is a creator who hasn't lost his career, but it seems he'll never be able to bounce back to what he originally had. That is a good thing in my eyes. He is a Fortnite creator where kids are all over the place. And if you listen to the mother and a lot of other people, there are other victims out there that just haven't spoken of. There's also people that want to say that the kid was just clout chasing, which the fact that you're putting that blame onto a child who is not wrong in the situation, it's just messed up. But anyways, that's the Kiwi situation from as much as I know. And I'll see y'all in the next one.